Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello, my name is Alex, and this is You Think You've Got Game. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever in the world that you might be tuning in from. So, today, excuse me, I hope anyone who might be tuning in right now can appreciate my, hold on, let's go back for a second here. I hope you can appreciate my new start screen. Check this out. You see this? I got oxygen not included here in the background. How cool is that? Hey look, haha. Mario's playing the game. Mario's checking his settings right now. So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing that I just messed around with, and it was an idea that I had, and I'm glad it came out as cool as it did. Even though it's pretty easy, but anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day. It is Tuesday, so it's not too late into the work week, but hopefully the little oxygen not included will bring a smile to your face as you watch me blunder through and try to do the absolutely everything run. And today is day what? Today's day 8. So we are just humming along. We're on cycle 497. Let's go ahead and load into our game here. And we are trying to accomplish basically everything that I haven't done or mastered yet. Pretty much everything. Also trying to get all but 2 of the achievements because I just don't like 2 of them. I didn't like them, so I was just like, not those 2. No, it was Carnivore and Locavore, and I missed Carnivore and messed up Locavore trying to get Carnivore. You know, mistake easy to make, I guess. But, so yeah. It is what it is. So I'm just trying to, right now, I just got my hands on some steel. I got my hands on some plastic, and we got this giant whamma jamma going just to kind of finish off super self-sustainability, which I got last game, or last stream. Yeah, there you go. So now we're able to burn some coal, which is awesome because we're burning some coal here to feed these guys, which it looks like there's only 2 left. Storing 52? No, 5. Okay. I was gonna say, excuse me, 52? That is a lot of those. Okay. Oh, let me get rid of that. So today, I want to get that gold volcano tamed, and then I want to start working on a petroleum boiler. Because I'm going to need a bunch of petroleum, and I really don't feel like having to waste one person's entire day converting it. It's so much more efficient doing a petroleum boiler. I only did it in my last run for the first time, and I don't know why I never did it sooner. I guess I was intimidated by it for some reason, but it's super easy. So we're gonna start on working on that today. Let's actually start working on some more iron. Some more steel. But we're gonna need some more of this. I guess let's do 15. And then we'll do 10 of these. Bam. Okay. Let's see what we got from the printing pod. Got some Mirthleaf seed. Let's take that because we are not looking for any more people at the moment. I don't think we have anyone with rocketry, so eventually I'm going to have to go for one of them. But at this point... Okay, so we got our solar power. What else do we get? We got our glass forge that we needed. All right, let's get this next because we're going to need that for our gold volcano taming. No, wait. We were going to need this for it, unfortunately. Right, so what else are we moving on to? The large liquid fuel tank might be helpful. The oxidizer is actually going to be pretty good too, since we have infinite oxygen and soon we'll have infinite gold. we'll have infinite oxalite for, you know, forever. So let's actually finish off the large fuel and then we'll jump into that one. That seems like a logical step, and I think I will put my oxidizer setup right here. I think that's going to work out really well. Look at this. We have about 1,500 kilos per tile of oxygen in here. Our hydrogen's sitting at 40, which isn't great, but we need to start weaning our power system off of this. But now that we have steel, that's going to help a lot. That's pretty good. I mean, as good as seltzer can get. Seltzer, I often describe it as water that's like been dipped in the wrapping of something. Oh, we also need to set up a new incubator system, don't we? I think I might actually set that up over here and plug it in there, but I need to find some other power sources to plug the rest of my crap into. For now, it's fine, though. We have this coal working on these. Let's see. We have not seen glossy eggs yet. Soon, though. Soon. Alright, let's set this back. But we have some Drekos in there now, so that should be coming. Okay. So we have this guy right here. This is 750 degrees, which isn't technically that bad. But I'm thinking this is just going to be where I put my spike for the petroleum boiler. Which means I'm going to have to design it around here. So as I was talking about, I was thinking about vacuuming this entire area out and actually snaking up some diamond and melting these reservoirs, because I don't need all of these and they're going to kind of take up my area. Like, I don't need them in my area. Although, it might be kind of cool to have, well... No, it wouldn't be cool to have the reservoir here being used, because then somehow my dupe is going to have to get all the way over here to relieve the pressure, and that would be ridiculousness. First, I think, I'm going to move this, and I'm going to enclose and tame this guy, so I can start using it in an oil reservoir. Probably this one. I'll just have it compact and just bam bam. Okay, let's deconstruct you and start framing out what we're doing here. So this is coming out at 30C. This is, yeah, this can be made out of anything. Cobalt? Cobalt. We have so much cobalt. Okay, we'll put our little stair here. And our hydro sensor. Make that out of lead. And connect it over. And let's get a conductive wire out of here. Oops. There we go. I think it's going to go straight up. Because I think the mechanical door power thing is here. I think. Let me double check that. I am correct. Perfect. Oh dear, this can't be here. Yeah, we can't drop oil right into our reserve of water. That wouldn't be good. Let's deconstruct that. Alright. Crisis averted. Whoa, I think I made this way too high. Actually, no I didn't. But I just can't get in from over here, so... And what I'm gonna do is put some airflow tiles on the top. I'll do that. That way, once this starts filling with water, all of the air will just naturally get pushed out. I guess I don't need one here, huh? Okie dokie. Hey, how'd you get in here? How the hell? He must have came from over here somewhere. Or maybe even all the way over here. I don't know. This is not the place for you, little Draco. Not the place for you at all. Oh wow, most of this place is cleaned up. That's impressive, dupes. Most impressive. How's our petroleum looking? Are we still making plastic? I think we are. Yes, we are. Okay. We have half a ton. Okay. Now that the top of this is made, I might as well just cap it off. There we go. Actually, can they get over here? Shit, they may not be able to. I'm gonna have to put a ladder there. Just for now. Yeah, they should be able to, once this is built, come over here, open the door, and then step down. Unless they're just not smart enough. Which may happen. I'm pretty sure I've tamed a volcano. I mean, a geyser in this format before. I've had to have. Right? I had to have. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'll pump the water here into a bunch of reservoirs just to, you know, just because. And then up. And then use this. Excuse me. Which will then dump down into a vat here. Which will then have a pump that goes out this way. And then we'll come to our petroleum boiler. Something like that. I don't know. Let's try and design it and see how it works. If anything, I could always just put it here. Excuse me. Okay. Looks like we are all set up here. Let's do this above 450. Polluted water. Okay, so we have polluted oxygen in here already. It doesn't matter. There's just going to be more of it. Right? Oh, wait. 960. So it's going to add considerable more. Maybe I shouldn't introduce more of it in. Maybe at this juncture. Yes. At this juncture, I'm going to make myself a big old barrier here. Okay. It sucks that this is in the way. It really does. But it's fine that this is here, I guess. Actually, is it? Yes, it's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Jesus Christ, that'll be close, but it'll work. Oh, you son of a bitch. What do we have over here? Igneous rock? You know what you must do. Go forth. Fulfill your task. Oh, come on, bro. You're literally right here. You're literally right here. And then he runs away. You coward. I know I don't have to. I know there's no structural integrity, but I want to put that there just because it looks weird if I don't. It just looks funny. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll come up here to this abyssalite. I think we'll tee it here, and then we'll probably put another barrier just to make sure. And this will get us some more diamond too, which would be nice. Oh, research is done. Excellent. That diamond is definitely going to be come into use here pretty soon. Okay. Excuse me. Friggin' throat, man. I don't know what's up with it today. Okay. So we need not that one. We need the air gas fan. Okay, let's put, I guess, one here, one here, but then we're also gonna put one here. We'll put one here and one here instead. Excuse me. We'll have two lines coming out. That way it kind of makes this a lot quicker of a, hopefully, a lot quicker of an event. Okay, and then you'll just like spit out over here probably. Actually, this is going to be a lot longer of a journey for him, but I think I'm actually going to send them over here so that they could feed my, these guys. I'll go ahead and dump that right here. It's definitely not neat. I should probably redo this. Now that I'm looking at it. Because I am going to have to put another line in. So let's try to be smart about this, I guess. Not that smart. Okay. And then over, and then over, and then back over. And then, yeah. You'll go ahead and do that. I don't know. Oops. Wrong side. Come on. Come on. Copy it. There you go. They should be able to build that. They should be able to build all of that. And then from here, we're going to need to come up. And we're going to need a way up from here. Okie dokie. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. They should be able to build all of this. Okie dokie, power time. We're just busting right through all of this here. This I'm just going to put on one line. Boom. Join the train. And then maybe here? What are you guys doing? Oh, you can, this doesn't need to be here anymore. That's totally unnecessary. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. We have this pump, which is not really doing anything, right? Yeah, it's not doing anything. Doesn't even have a way for the output to go. Which is a damn shame. Actually, I could set this back up. This is dormant. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it. Okay. So if this is... Is that supposed to be like that? Let's do above 250, which it is green. It should be pumping. And then automation. Maybe we do a NOT gate. So when it's ready to pump because there's too much water in here, we're gonna shut the valve off. I think that works. Okay, and then there's also the business of rerouting the pipe up here because I destroyed like half of it, didn't I? In the pursuit of brine. Which I don't honestly even remember what that was for. That's how important it was. Okay. Let's make this a 7. So they build the automation before they build the pipes. And just ruin everything. That's how we get a disaster. Oh dear, how is this looking? Crude oil 350? Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much. Thank you. That's way too much. That's unreachable, damn it. Well, fine. There you go. This is probably unreachable too then. I would imagine. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they won't be able to reach that. Yeah, they're not that tall. They need uppies. Oh, I forgot to make my second, actually, I probably shouldn't make that a ledge, should I? Let's make it out of gold, I guess, because it's warm down here. Yeah, it's 90 degrees. Holy shit. This will be nice, though. They'll get a nice big dose of CO2 from over here. Well, not a big dose, but... I mean, they're gonna be able to eat all of this. All of this is theirs. These suckers eat a lot of CO2. I can kind of see why a CO2 geyser would be advantageous now. If it's close to and or near your slicksters, holy, you can get just infinite petroleum doing that. And I do have a carbon dioxide vent over here. At 500 C, holy shit, that's hot. That is very warm. Jesus. I do have this. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. That might be something to do later. Just for funsies. But then again, I mean, once I get the petroleum boiler going, there's no point in this. But we'll see. What are you guys up to? I know you're doing like 60 things. Ooh, hello. Slug eggs? No, thank you. I'll take the bristleberries. Sweet. Looks like we need to research stuff. So let's come down here and... let's get our advanced automations. And then I think we'll do our marble statues. And we'll start decorating the crap out of everything. Because that'll be fun. Uh-oh. Body temperature. 29. .2, 30.2. Oof, yeah, that's not working no more. 9. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this then. Wait, hold on. -2, -1. I'm gonna do it over here. I'll suck out the chill from over here. Okay. So it's gonna come up here. And then this is made out of... oh, this is cobalt? I'm gonna make it out of lead just because it's super cheap. And then we'll just come this way. We'll just do something like that. Oh, wait a second. I should probably make these out of, what do you call it? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And that. Here we go. I'll make these out of insulated. There we go. That works. Okay. Now they can go ahead and build that. And we'll connect it once it's done. We'll also change these up. There we go. Wow, it is warm in here. Jeez. Okay, now that this room is like properly warm, let's cut this back to like, let's try to make this a little more temperate so our neighbors aren't so hot. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to like make a whole separate airlock for this. I don't want to do that, but I will if I need to. It's not that big of a deal. They're building this fast. That must mean everything that's going on in the oil biome must be done. Okay. Looks like we may need a little bit more water, but... No one saw that. No one saw that. I may need to go back a little further than this. Yeah, no, let's not do this. Okay, anyway. Back to what we were doing. Nothing happened there. Nothing ever happens. We're good. We're chilling. We're absolutely chilling. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. They are liars. Okay. And then, yeah, we need to go ahead and change that. Boom. Okay. So, now that will get fixed. What the hell happened here? What? Oh. 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 Okay. I'm a dummy. I am El Dumas. Okay, let's go ahead and we did need to fill this, so at least it's connected. But now we know the source of our issues and we can get this fixed. Let's make sure that this is working too. Alright, Brian, good. Good, perfect. Yes, I know the pipe is blocked. We'll get you working. Good grief, man. Good grief, man. None of that ever happened. Okie dokie, that loop is fixed. Now we just need to get that built. We're not building that so fast now. What are you guys doing now? Still not doing this. That's for sure. Oh yeah, you are. You're working on this. Busting their balls. You know, I'm giving them all of this work. Oh, there's carbon dioxide. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. Let's make this out of... Wow, at this point, steel's cheaper for me than gold. That's kind of crazy. I feel like I shouldn't make this out of... I feel like I shouldn't make this out of either of these. I'll just do this for now, I guess. Ugh, god damn it. I hate using the gold on that. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, we're working on this up here. This is what we were, like, started with. How are we doing over here? How are we doing over here? So we were going to do this. Then again, I don't know if this isn't gonna work, is it? Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's build this sucker out a little bit more. Because apparently I'm a little slow. Why did I pause? Deconstruct that. We don't need that. I need to build one of these for here, because I have a bunch of oxygen canisters that are just laying around that I might as well just dump in here. Might as well. And then these polluted oxygen ones, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'll find a place to just dump them somewhere. I'll need to, like, find somewhere where I could make, like, a place to clean it so I could just get a bunch of ceramic. Do I have a polluted oxygen vent here? Natural gas. That's something I've never done that I've always wanted to. Infectious polluted oxygen vent. Here we go. I could use this as a ceramic factory. As long as I can get infinite salt, which... I mean, I do. I do. 1, 2, 3 desalinators. Yeah, I have infinite salt, so I have infinite sand. Yeah, I'm good. How much salt do I have? I'm scared to learn this. 67 tons. That's a good amount. And 500 cycles. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. You're at... Oh, shit, you're at 10. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're disconnecting a bunch of stuff from you now. You're not running. Holy. Okay, if we need more refined metals, we'll connect that back up. What else is being run on this right now? Like, basically everything. Alright, what do we have options for power? Now that we have options for power. Oh. Hamster wheels? I might as well just start hooking up some coal generators. Let me figure out what my power grid looks like. What the hell is using what? So... this is feeding this. You're feeding up here. And part of the base. I kind of want to disconnect this. Disconnect. God, this is such a mess. Holy shit here, man. What is this? What is going on? Basically, I want to deconstruct this conductive wire bridge. How is it taking you so long to do this? There you go. And then connect to that. Now it's significantly more on this line, but it still shouldn't burn out? Question mark? No, not that one. There we go. Okay, so now this should just be powering this system. And then the entire base. Yes, I know. Flashing yellow is dangerous. I get it. I understand. I'm working on it. Don't pressure me, dupes. Let's see. So this is tied into... Holy crap on a cracker. This is 1930. Let me see something here. If I disconnect this... This is 2890. That will definitely burn this out. Because this is... The refinery alone is... most of this. Okay, so I can't really do that. Let me reconnect this. That was just a test of the emergency broadcast system. That was only a test. I'm going to disconnect these because I don't care about their stress levels at this exact moment, and it's 0 anyway. That reduces it. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna... Let's move these. Ooh, you know what I should do? Hold on. What did I do with it? Here it is. How is this current... Oh, huh? Excuse me? Ooh, I saw you flash red. Okay, one problem at a time. One problem at a time. So, oh no, the room has to be a certain size, doesn't it? Wait. There are radiation blocks, right? Deflector, generator. Do I have to research it? Radbolt joint plate. I can't speak, apparently. Ooh, goddamn, this is gonna be a bunch of research, but... you know what? No, I don't want to do that. God damn it. That sucks. Okay. I don't want to use my data disks. I want to save them for petroleum, because petroleum is going to be the majority of what I explore space with. So unfortunately I can't do that where I make this a laboratory, but I still will probably move this stuff over here. Just so I have it all in one place anyway. Supercomputer. Just run that up there, and like that. If I put a light right there on that block, do you think it'll cover both of them? Ooh, it will! Look at that luck. Look at that luck. And I'll put a what's it? Duplicate motion sensor right here. And I'll connect it. Because I like things nice and neat, I am gonna just make this ridiculous for no reason. So now they'll be able to do research. It'll be right above the the obsidian block that's like getting pounded by spare rad bolts. But, you know, it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. How bad is the radiation over here? Ooh, yeah. I was gonna say maybe I put the data disk thing here, but that might be a little dangerous. What are you doing here with all the rest of the radiation? I mean, this seems like this should be your home, but... Cool. Okay, so let's deconstruct this. Deconstruct this one. Let's not actually close this room off though yet. Because we have a bunch of wild animals in here and... yeah. Don't really want to knock them out yet. So we have 3 omelets, it looks like. Yummy, yummy omelets. No glossies yet. No glossies. Unfortunately. Oh, right. Speaking of glossies, I kind of forgot there was a thing that we had to do, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then let's top her off. This might actually be perfect to keep just all polluted water in here. I didn't want to say it before because I thought I'd jinx it. And now I'm thinking I still might jinx it. Because I said it out loud. But we'll see. Nope, yeah, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. It's fine though. It's not a big deal. Shouldn't open my mouth. That's what you get. That's what you get, Alex. Let's disconnect this just to make sure it drains back this way. And let's turn that off too. Just to make sure this line drains out. I want this water gone before I try to connect the brine back up. There it goes. Goodbye. Okay, so 16 degrees when it comes back. Nice. And it's dropping off 17 here. Coming back at like 18. 24. Okay, good, good. That works. Okay. Just need this to come back up. There it goes. Nice. Perfect. I really do need to come up with a more permanent way to keep these cool than just sucking out the cool from my environment, my nearby environment, but I mean, it's fine for what it is for now. Oh, I should probably pick up the reed fiber from here, shouldn't I? There we go. Are you still sending... Okay, no. I was gonna say, are you still sending coal? Thankfully, I was gonna say all the coal, but there's some coal. So, let me wax poetic here for a quick second about infinite storage. If you've never set up infinite storage before, the basic premise is you sweep up everything and drop it into one block using one of these. If you keep it unplugged, it will just drop everything as soon as you put it in. And basically the premise is you put everything in one spot, so the game doesn't need to, 1, calculate where everything is, 2, calculate its thermal conductivity to the environment, and 3, its thermal conductivity to other things next to it. So when it doesn't have to do all of that calculation, the game runs a lot better. Case in point, I went back because I was curious just to watch an old stream VOD on my YouTube video, which you can go ahead and watch all of my VODs on my YouTube channel permanently. They're on a playlist. They're available for a week on Twitch, and they're available for a week publicly on my YouTube channel, but there's a playlist there where they're all there. Anyway, I was watching one from like a year ago when I was playing Oxygen Not Included. Holy crap, every single cycle the game would freeze for a good 10 to 15 seconds. Every single cycle. And I was not that far. I was like maybe cycle 1400. I mean, well, that's far, but I mean, I've been farther. And this helps so much. So please, if you're watching this and you've never done infinite storage, please consider it for the sake of your computer. And then just make sure that you're always sweeping. If you do at a priority 4, they'll do this after they do all of your other chores that you've asked them to do. So they'll always have some, they'll never be idle. They'll always be picking stuff up. And I always do this personally. Let's go ahead and mop that too. Speaking of which, it looks like we've made a bit of a mess around here, so let's go ahead and sweep. But yeah, I mean, if you do this slowly over your entire base and it gets clean, like I did off stream a couple weeks ago, you see how all of this is clean? It makes life so much easier for you. It really, really does. Okay, we have 5 in here, groomed and happy. Perfect. Cool, 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 cool. It is now 50 degrees in here officially. I don't think it's gonna cool down, but it is what it is. Maybe I put a mechanical door here? I don't know that they'd be able to get up, though. To be honest, I don't think that's gonna work. Let's not build it out of the most thermally conductive thing I have. Slow heating. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's make it out of uranium. I don't know why. Let's just do it. And then this way... Jesus, there we go. I can kind of try to snake some of this coolness up here and over here. This should come here and here, and then I'll snake it out this way. And that should help, hopefully, cool things in here a little bit. So it's not so hot. I mean, it's only like 37, but still. Let's see. Building and building and building. Okay, can you come up here? Shit, you can't. Okay, that's not gonna work. An attempt was made. An attempt was made. Okay, then maybe what I will do is just make a second liquid lock right here or something. Worst comes to worst, I'll do that. Okay, I know I am taking my sweet ass time, but how are we looking down here? Oh, hello. Well, well, looks like I'm asleep at on the job now. That's why they call me John Egg on Your Face Dorian. Hey, why aren't these made? Oi! Or this. That's not made either. Okay, so our vents are completed. Our power. Ah, power. Yes, power. And this is connected to coal, correct? What are you connected to? What's powering you? Oh yeah, these two. Okay. Which will in turn just make more CO2. Alright, 27 current load is... that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. That's not bad at the slightest. That's fine. It's fine, just fine. You guys get ready to friggin' eat. Because here it comes. You're getting CO2 from these. And you're getting CO2 from over here. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Well, not meat, but CO2, I guess. I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Actually, how hot is this when it comes... or cool? It's... ooh, it's taking a whole bunch of the coolness from over here and dumping it over here. That's not the best. Let's actually insulate this over here. Oh god, the temperature. It's like over 100 over here, and it's like, all this cool air is pumping over here. Let's cool off the oil biome for some reason. What are they making that out of? Granite? Why are you making this out of granite? Out of all the things you could make that out of. I mean, I told you to make it. Asking you is kind of stupid, but... Ooh, I should probably seal this too, shouldn't I? Shit. Ooh, I am just so smart today. Super, super smart. No, don't do that. Get your head out your ass. This is so annoying, this being right here. So annoying. Let's go ahead and sweep up this stuff too while we're here, because it looks like we have a couple things that have dropped on the floor. Just a couple things. Okay, cool. And here, let's drop off our CO2. This could be a 4. There you go. Now you guys are eating. Oh yeah, all that CO2. This place is gonna get way overpressured, but that's fine. There's a lot of gas over here. I probably should come over here and seal this too, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so... we're gonna need, like, at least that. Let's go ahead and make some scaffolding over here. I think I should be able to get that. Oh wow, the gas is actually... the atmosphere in here is actually pretty thin already. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I am sucking out a lot of gas at once, but... oh, they're gonna eat through the CO2 so quick. They're gonna eat through the CO2 so quick. Here we go. Larva eggs. Let's just do that for forever. Any glossies yet? No glossies. Come on, guys. Lay me some glossy eggs. 27, 11, 11. Guys, come on. You gotta pick up the pace. You gotta pick up the pace. Oh, I have 150 tons of coal already? Jeez, that happened fast. Look at that beautiful petroleum. Oh yes. Go, my beautiful. Go. Get turned into beautiful plastic. Okay. I think the last thing we're gonna need to do is get rid of this. Uh-oh. Yeah, ceramic's fine. I'm just gonna come and dump it over here. Let's disable this. That's so I can set this to auto bottle. Oh, and our research. I guess tube technology. Chop chop. Holy hell, they ate through all of that CO2? You guys are pigs. You're absolute pigs. I should hook up the friggin' refinery to this. Which, I mean... Okay, here's an idea. I set up another one of these, and then just run another line that comes straight up here and just feeds this. Although... 1,200... I probably need 3 of them. Because just 2 alone is going to do that. Not even... Shit. That's so much. That's like... This and this is 3 coal generators. Plus a little more. And then this. So really I need 4 coal generators. Okay. You guys are gonna eat. As long as I could fit them somewhere. Alright, just to make sure they never get over here, I'm gonna build this too. Because, I don't know, I have a feeling they'll come over here, they'll start pissing petroleum over here and making a big thing out of it. You know how it goes. Actually, shit, that actually isn't gonna work, is it? Well, this sucks. This is kind of one of the crappy things about having such confined spaces here. But I can kind of make do. I think I'm just gonna have to break into some of this slime biome over here. Okay, so let's see. If I do... well... well... I may want to do it one more up. Let's do it like there. It's gonna be a little messier to deal with. But it'll be easier for them to walk under. Okay, let's just dig 4 out this way, and all of that. Well... yeah, you know what? That's still gonna make it all come down, isn't it? So, let's just do this. Screw it. We know it's gonna happen. Let's just prepare for it. Oh, I'm gonna need more gold. I think I'm just gonna use steel at this point. I hope this doesn't break. I don't think it will. 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 I think it'll be fine. Probably. Okay, let's get 10 tons of coal. I know. I'm trying to get you guys more food. Let's see, how are we doing in here? We are getting there. Very, very well done, dupes. Oh, shit. Okay, that's plugged in. Let's do enable auto bottle. We don't have... Yeah. Shy nymph eggs? Don't mind if I do. Make some omelets out of you. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Absolutely. There's nothing could ever go wrong with that. Shut up. Shut up. Does anyone want to come make that? Just asking for a friend? Let's see, if I make a shipping thingy here... Yeah, that's about as far as it'll go. So... Let's do that. And then we'll do one here. Ooh, that's gonna come close. That's gonna come real close. I really don't like it, but I don't have any other choice. Damn it all to hell. I want to do that just as a precaution. Let's make this 7. Just as a precaution. Now there is going to have to be somewhere where a battery lives as well. I'm just now realizing. Did I put a battery there? Boom. Okay. Let's connect all of those. Okay, so this is gonna come and replace all of this. Let me use up all of the power in that thingy. There's a bunch of power stored up in that in that generator. I want to use it before I destroy it. Oh, and now it's out of power. There we go. Okay, this... I know deconstructing this isn't the most important, but it'll actually give me the supplies I need to run the giant power cable down into hell instead of all the way up here. See, and now you can come this way. Oh, hello. Just do all the jumping. Oh, hello. And then more jumping. And then more jumping. Okay. And then one more jump. Followed by another jump. No, no, and no. Wow, this is gonna be so much lead. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Let's make this a 6, so at least we know what to prioritize here. Jesus. Unreachable. How are they not able to get up here? Something must have got destroyed at some point. Oh, they were destroying this to make the wire, and I didn't even realize there was... I'm a dummy. Still gotta worry about these. Jump. 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 And another one. And another one. Another one. Okay. So, hopefully, I should have a new, what do you call it? A new power source for our refinement. And then, after I get my petroleum thing going, I really need to get, like, an industrial brick going. I think that's going to be my next project. Since, you know, petroleum boiler still hasn't started yet. Oh, but we are closer. We are closer than ever. This is beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and deconstruct all this stuff. Okay. Deconstruct all this. Boom. Perfect, perfect. You are hindered only by your inability to make access ladders. That is the only thing stopping you from accomplishing your goals. Oh dear, we are drastically almost out of hydrogen. How am I not making enough hydrogen? Oh, because this is still plugged in. Mother... Oh god. Oh god, it's all crashing down around me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Reasonably, my answer to this situation is just burn more fossil fuels. Reasonably. Seems like a smart idea, right? Just burn. I mean, I have 150 tons of hatch poop, so I might as well throw it in a generator and make power out of it, right? 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 That's fine for the environment. So Mother Nature intended. Drill, baby, drill. No, poop, baby, poop. Poop, baby, poop. That is the weirdest enthusiasm I've ever done. Okay. This should help supplement this line, at least a bit. Actually, this is probably going to be burning, like, a good amount of the power. This'll be supplemental, really. Hopefully. We'll see. Ooh, except when it turns red like that. Alright, this is kind of a priority. I really hate playing the priority game. But, you know, desperate times. We're kind of running low on hydrogen here. This is our fuel for this. Too bad I can't use oxygen as fuel. Isn't like high concentrations of oxygen supposed to be flammable? Can I just like set this on fire? Make like a little mini sun? Nuclear fission? Okay. Let's just make that a 5, because you're not that special. Let's actually make you a 4. Okay, let's check on our progress down here, which definitely is not happening at all. Copy settings. You're gonna be 5. Actually, you should be a 4. You should be 3s. You'll be a 3 as well. I don't know. Actually, no. You should be 5s. So many things to do. So many things to do. So much coal to burn. Sure, I'll take blossom seeds. I don't really care, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so we are good. I don't think this is running the way I want it to. Simply because there's a 4,000 or 4 kilojoule buffer in here that's powering this system, and so this battery will never shut off. So technically this doesn't do anything. Okay. New plan. I'm gonna build that there. And then connect it down here. Boom. That way it should be built directly into the power system, and it'll help supplement. Okay, I think this will do what I want it to. There we go. We got power. So no, right when these kick on... Oh, those put too much out. Okay, so let me do it at the same time then. 65. That way it'll help. When these turn on, these will turn on. And that way it's just less work it has to do. If I do it, this is 70. I missed it. Hold on. If I do it at this higher, then this will just always burn and these will never turn on. These don't look like they're going on. $14.5, $16.5, because there's more in here for some reason. $17.6, $19.5. I think to get them all together, I need to disconnect them, right? Fuck. And then the only problem is there's no green signal. It was a good idea. Just poorly executed. Okay, let's try this again. God damn it. Okay, no. 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 So if that's 65, 13.8, this should be... This should be like 70. $18, $2, $16. Nope, this is gonna beat it. $13, $15. All right, what's the threshold here right now? Is it 65? Is it 55? Is it 45? Is it 0? Is it 1? Is it 95? Like, come on, help me here. There we go. Come on, I just need to get you in sync. I need the magic number. Okay, that didn't quite work. 17, 14. There it goes. And see, is it in sync now? Yes, it is in sync. Perfect. So this should come on first, and then this will come on and help it. So it's basically just like a look. It's a little booster. There we go. That works. That should help. Oh shit, we're out of hydrogen. That's not fucking great. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect this. And then I'm going to empty that. So they could just put it right back in. I don't need the spare hydrogen right now. I need it for power. Well, shit. Maybe this experiment isn't gonna end up working out. Mostly because I'm an idiot and I burned all my power. Let's actually make this 80. I want to make this a little... It comes on before that. There it goes. I mean, it's not really stopping anything. It's just kind of helping a little bit. Let's see how this works. Not really well. Probably because it's only one of them's working. What do you mean? There's coal right there. Okay. Yeah, this isn't stopping it. It's just slowing it. Obviously. I mean, there's a huge drain. I'm actually gonna make a second one. And then I might just hook my base up to this. Honestly, like, I might just do that. Okay, while I'm building some emergency power because I'm freaking out over my loss of hydrogen, let's start getting all this stuff cleaned up, huh? Let's get that. The vent lines are already clean. Perfect. How is our power line over here? Automation is done. The power line is... Looks like it's done. Yeah, it's done. I just need to plug this sucker in too. Four and four and four. The only bad thing about sweeping everything is they need to go back to that one place to get supplies, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, okay. Current earned, thank you. I just need a little bit of power to get everything else powered. There you go. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't sweeping it up. Why'd you sweep it there first? That's weird. And now you should be able to sweep these. I don't know why you're not. I don't know. Anyway. This will get working eventually. But now we have power again to our refinery. Even though it says I have no power. Why does it say I have no power? Why do we not have power? Oh, it's not plugged in. I'm an idiot. There we go. There we go. That's why it wasn't working. These weren't high enough priority. Boom. Okay, now we have power over here again. And there he goes making stuff. Perfect. Okay, cool, cool. Why do I have a bottle? What's this? Brine? Why is that here? Just empty it. Why are you here, man? What's your purpose? What is your purpose? Why are you emptying it? It's, oh, 75 degrees, that's why. Okay, never mind. I will stop questioning you, my friend. Never mind. Ooh, I'll take some lime. Hell yeah, I'll take lime. Okay. Oh, we never plugged this in. Holy hell, am I dumb. Let's make this a priority 7. Even though you're really a 5. And you're really a 5. I mean, you're a 5 too. You're all 5s, I guess. You're all 5s in the eyes of the Lord. Be humble. Or some shit, I don't know. I'm an atheist. I don't know that shit. Okay, now we got some serious power generation going. Yay, we have hydrogen again. Not for very long, but we have some. Is this sweep only? No, it's not. We had hydrogen backup and I didn't even have to empty that. That's awesome. 3 kilos. Okay, okay. I guess let's do a red bulk containment unit. That's something else I've never actually done. Research? Okay. Good, good. Perfect. There we go. Need to refuel up a bit here. Are you still going down? No, you're actually going up now. So this is going to be about 75, not even, 80. And then it's at about a little under 75. So yeah, I'll do this for a bit. I'm just going to have the coal generators kind of running the show for the moment until my hydrogen kind of builds back up. That's fine though. I mean, we have 148 tons, so we're good. Also, I like the look of our new research station. It looks nice. I haven't been over here since they finished that, I don't think. Looks nice. It looks good. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's get back to... Oh, I don't even know. What were we doing again? Let's make some steel. Okay, petroleum boiler. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten, I promise. Okay. I want to put an extra layer there just because I'm a nervous Nelly. But I think I'm just going to use the natural abyssalite to border my petroleum boiler here. Okay, let's make this a higher priority because this needs to go bye-bye. We shouldn't... Well, I'm not going to say we shouldn't get any more gas in here. Let me get the liquefiable shit out of here first. Because there's still more of it in here to take care of. At least now, though, there shouldn't be any atmosphere for temperature to distribute. There we go. Eventually I'm going to want to get back up there, so I might as well just build the ladders now. Okie dokie. Let's do a level 5 sweep on all this stuff. I'm going to get this area especially clean, because this is going to be our new work area. Hello, special projects. Actually, I need to scaffold my way over here and pick this up. Oh, I need to pick that up too. God damn it. There we go. Oh, I can mop all that. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, what are you guys up to? What are you off doing? You're probably off, like, supplying a crap load of coal right now. What I really should do is set up a coal delivery network, but I really don't want to get into a whole other building project. You know how it goes. You start with one side project and all of a sudden it spirals out of control and nothing gets done. Alright, we're up to 20 kilos again, that's good. Almost 2,000 kilos per tile over here. I really wish I could, like, ignite that. That'd be amazing. 20 degrees? Nice, perfect. It's looking real nice in here now. It's kind of hot up here, but it's not too bad over here. Gotta love temp shift plates. They are a godsend. Excuse me. I kind of like this system where it temperature checks and then goes straight into the desalinator and then out. I like it a lot. I wish I could, like, send it straight into the oxygen, but I don't want to have too much of a holdup of hot water just sitting around. Because then if that backs up, then this backs up, and yeah, then we have problems. But again, it's only temporary until we get our industrial brick up. Which sounds like we probably should get that done first, technically. But I mean, priorities, priorities. Oh, can't mop it yet. Oh no! Where did gas come from? Hold the phone. Oh, it was in here. It's a good thing I didn't destroy these gas vents. I knew something like this was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, I want to dig everything but the 2 temperature tiles now. I know these 2 are the danger tiles. They are the danger noodles. In fact, I could just put insulated tiles here now, because there's no oil here. There we go. Now it's perfectly safe. Until it's not. 700 degrees, and these melt at what? 926, so I'll have to dig down a little bit in order to start melting this crap. Ice. Excellent. Okay, excellent, excellent. Let's get this deconstructed. That should be all of the gas in here now. No more gas, it's just lava, obsidian, abyssalite, and oil. Oh, sounds like we have a printing pod. Sweetle eggs or balm lily? I'll take the balm lily. At this point of the game, I'm not like even look. Holy sh! Okay, that's only 8. I don't know why, but it looks like a lot more. Do I not have any glossies? Is that really a thing? Oh, I have glossies. You are evicted. You are evicted. Ooh, I have 2 of them. Excellent. Sounds so heavy. Hello, plastic. It's so nice to see you. I have 600 kilos of plastic right now. Just all from poop. Man, they are voracious. They eat so much CO2. It is crazy how much CO2 that they eat. Alright, let's sweep that up very quickly. That way I can get out of that corner. So what I think the plan is, I'll vacuum this out, I'll make the heat spike and melt these. They'll turn to magma. They'll fall down. I'll mop the magma up. And then I'll probably just use a bottle emptier and dump it in one of these cold biomes or something. Or I'll just dump it into the more magma. How it works, just put the magma with the rest of the magma. I don't even know if it'll turn to magma though. If it melts at 926, what do you turn into? Sedimentary rock? It turns to magma, but then it must instantly chill because magma turns into igneous rock at, what is it, 1400 degrees Celsius, something like that? And that's way underneath. So it'll just flash to really hot igneous rock. That's so obnoxious that I didn't think of that carbon dioxide. I was like, oh look, I got it all vacuumed, it's perfect. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. But I knew I'd leave it there because something would happen. I knew something would happen. Somehow I'd mess it up. Thankfully, it wasn't sour gas. Not yet, at least. Oh, right. One of the reasons I wanted to do this was that so I could open this, right? Jesus, man, I get so sidetracked. Holy shit. And let's analyze you at a 7. You're at a 6, you're at a 4. Let's make you a 5. There we go. I don't want the storing of stuff to be overwhelming them from the rest of their duties. Duty. Okay, how is the temperature over here looking? This is 20. Okay, good, good. Atmosphere over here is 18. Perfect. We're at 42 kilos a tile. That is fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, and we need to research. Let's just go up the list, I guess, at this point. We'll just get everything we can until we get to databanks. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna deconstruct these ladders now because I don't know exactly what my little snaking diamond to melt stuff is gonna look like. Oh, we could mop. Nice. Let's do that at our 9 and deconstruct this. This is fun. I can't wait to melt a reservoir. This is going to be super cool. Alright, we're up to milligrams. Or down to milligrams. I really wish I could melt this, but I have a feeling if I do... No! If I put... Not that. Well, I can't do that. If I could melt this, and the igneous rock just drops here, that'd be perfect. I don't know if I have enough diamond for that, though. How much diamond do I have, actually? That's a good idea. That's a good question. 6.7 tons. Not a whole lot. A window tile is only 100, so not bad. I could make like what, 67 of them? Okay, just because I'm a little... Ooh, that's very hot. Let's not do that one. Just because I'm a little anal about it, I do want to kind of reinforce this a bit to kind of like this is the way in and the way out. Thou shalt not pass from here, like dragons and all that good stuff. Here be dragons, yada yada yada. Basically, don't come over here unless you're prepared to take a bath in magma. And also, don't bring anything over here that could turn into gas, because I will destroy you. If you ruin my vacuum, I will ruin you. You bastards. Okay. Now we can properly clean the rest of this crap up. You know, I didn't think about I'm gonna have to have a thing to change this into regular water before I put it into a... You know, one of those things that does the thing with the water. You know. Fuck me, did I just break my vacuum? Thank God I didn't break my vacuum. That would have been extremely stupid. Holy hell. I do think I lost a bunch of petroleum, though. I'm gonna make the time to fill this up. Yes, yes, drop the oil down. Yes, yes. Okay. The rest of that oil is coming over here. This song was pretty cool. It is a remix of The Dark World from the Super Nintendo Zelda. It randomly came on my Spotify, like, weekly recommended, and I was like, oh, okay, okay. I see you, Spotify, seeing me. No research focused. Well, focus up. Here's your dupe Ritalin. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's do crude sweep 8. 9. Now. This is actually cooling this area off even more. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, definitely need some more. If this isn't enough, we will start auto-bottling. Holy hell, man. Alright, we're up to micrograms. We're getting there. We're almost at the end. This is such a big area to vacuum out without 4. When we did it before, it went so quick. That was genius. I loved it. There we go. That may be enough. No, it wasn't. Well, enabling auto bottle is where we go now. Oh, I probably need to re-enable this, don't I? They can't pull it out if they can't use a thing, can they? I'm just really glad that this didn't break. If this vacuum broke and this filled up with all the CO2 again, that would have been just so much more time wasted sitting here watching this go. Pip eggs? Sure, why not? How's our temperature looking? We haven't actually looked at our temperature overlay in a little while. Our base is looking beautiful. It's like a beautiful shade of green and yellow. Despite the fact that the bottom of it is open out to the world. It is looking real good. And the top here too, I guess. Jeez. Where'd this come from? Oh, I'm kind of melting things. Oopsie. Oh yeah. You guys know this is my favorite. I love this song. I love all the songs from this game. Excuse me? 1,800 kilograms of oxygen? Holy crap, that's a lot of oxygen. It's just been sitting there and collecting and collecting and collecting. Jesus Christ. Let's make some cobalt. Okay. So close. So close. Can someone please come and do this? Thank you. No pending deliveries. What are you talking about, Willis? No pending deliveries. No pending deliveries. No pending deliveries. Huh? I'm thoroughly confused. Liquid pump is right there. Grab the crude oil and put it there. Not allowed by schedule. No pending deliveries. I probably gotta sweep them, don't I? Let's... No. No, no. Holy hell. Here we go. Skadoosh Jr. You are my man. Getting shit done when shit needs to get done. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we can turn this back on. Disable auto bottle. Just crude oil. Okay, cool. Now I feel a lot better about having this here. Actually, you know what? Sweep only, crude. I am gonna put this in here just to make sure. Just because I don't like to take chances if I can't help it. Oh, hello. This is very full. Do. Get all the tiny little bits of carbon dioxide. Do you have to pump like all of that? Can't you just be like and suck in like so much more? Like, come on, man. You're stronger than that. You could do better. Meanwhile, these guys are just pooping their hearts away. Do we have any glossies yet? Speaking of plastic, where is our, here they are. Incubating 83, 73. We're close. We're getting close. I'm excited to get some plastic in here. Well, some more plastic. 95, we're up to 2 digits of micrograms. So close. So close. Okay, let's make our mechanized lock. And then we should be able to call it a day on that. Then we move on to our next step, which is the water sieve slash, excuse me, what do you call it? Containment space. Let's make that out of gold. And it's gonna go out that way. Let's see here. I can do that, so I can get down there. Okay, so this is going to be the start. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put my water reservoirs. Man, it really chilled out over here. It is super cold now. Between the water and this, it's like just chill. This whole 35 degrees? Jeez, man. You call yourself an oil biome? You call yourself an oil biome? Pathetic. Let me just make sure. You can move in here, right? Yes, you can. Excellent. Not that there's a need to. Because power is already out. Oh, I didn't make plumbing. Okay then. Actually, this is gonna come over here. Let's figure out how we're gonna do this backwards. Boom, like that. That way the water will cool it before it goes in, and then water comes out this way. Okay, power. This we are going to need to keep stashed with sand. So let's do, I don't know, 2 tons? Not a whole lot. Let's do regolith. How much regolith do I have? I have about a ton of it. So let's do sand. Let's do sand and regolith, I guess. It don't matter. It don't matter. None of this really matters. Perfect. I'm gonna need an auto sweeper though to move things around. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This should work though. You're tempting me, buddy. You're tempting me. I mean, your power line's running right in here. I think this power line might just end up living here after these vents are done. Oh, you're almost done. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're so close. Okay, so now reservoirs. Symmetricality-wise, which is definitely a word, not something I just made up. This isn't really gonna work. What I think I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna suck this crude oil up and move it. This is kind of in my way, to be honest with you here. So let's just do this. No, wrong one. There we go. You can actually come here. You could join that. There we go. Done with more research, huh? Okay, let's get these mini pumps going. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Actually, it's cold as hell in here. I don't need to make it out of gold. Ha 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 ha. Screw you, thermodynamics. I win. I don't even know how thermodynamics is responsible for that, but screw them anyway. It's their fault. Whoever they are. Okay. I guess let's not deconstruct that just quick. I don't think there's any... Well, there's more oil that I am going to have to account for at some point. Okay, we're in a vacuum again. Yay! Huzzah! And there's no more liquid in here that can flash? Right. 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 Okay. Well, I do have stuff that can liquefy, but nothing that's going to turn into gas. I guess I should clarify. Maybe I should delete some of this. I'll leave this as a last precaution. I think. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then let's do our missing things here. Okie dokie. Don't need these anymore. Don't need that anymore either. Or that. Okie dokie. Perfect. And just clean up that. And then we should be good to go. Next steps. Next steps. Well, of course, we're running out of time. It's already 7:40. Well, we'll get started. And then we'll continue next time into the rest of the petroleum boiler. But we're making progress here. We got this place cleaned up, we got it vacuumed out, and we're working on our crude oil supply here. Oh right, you are going to be annoying and show me these, aren't you? So annoying. Once this is cleaned up, I think I'm going to tap in and I'm going to test my whole theory about melting stuff on these two. Because at least if it melts and turns into magma, it'll sit here. But I really don't think it will because, like I said, magma flashes to igneous rock at 1400 degrees, and if these melt at 900, it shouldn't even become magma. It should just igneous rock. And at that point, I think wherever I dig my thing to tap in, I'm going to have just a one space that'll go down, and I'm going to dump all the igneous rock into that. So it'll just turn into magma, and I don't have to worry about it coming over here and transferring any heat whatsoever. In fact, it might be prudent to put some temp shift plates over here. Just to make sure this crude oil stays at a nice healthy temperature that's not 500 degrees. Here we go. It's like 40, 42 degrees over here, 50. Yeah, and this is down to 53 now. Perfect. Okay. This should help. This should definitely help. And it looks like our pump is already going. Sending all this crude oil here to hold until we get our boiler going. Yay, we have glossies. Okay, guys. You are officially kicked out of your home. Also, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Barbecue conversion. Sorry guys, but I already have plenty of friggin' Dracos. I don't need any more. Yay, we got 2. Yay! The babies are here. Hooray. And I have 2 more eggs already. Sweet. That's fantastic. Let's set a level 4 to clean up down here. Actually, I guess level 5. They can finish this after they finish cleaning in there. This is fun. I'm gonna melt something. Pyro. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'll make all of my ladders in here out of obsidian. So even though they're touching magma, they won't melt. They'll just get kind of toasty. And that way I shouldn't have to worry about, like, too much about what I'm doing in terms of, like, you know, if it's touching something, if it's gonna melt. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we are out of research again, aren't we? Wow, we are doing really well on the research front. Okay. I guess let's just get that done. I don't know, whatever. At this point, it doesn't really matter. This means, though, we're going to have to get into space pretty soon, because that's the only way we're going to be able to complete our research. Oh, looks like we dropped something. Okie dokie. Let's cap that back off. Just to make sure it's all on the up and up. But this is pretty much cleaned out. So, I think before we end today, I kind of want to try to melt something. So we only got to go down here to get a little bit of heat. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, so I think it's gonna do something like this, right? It's not plastic. Definitely not plastic. Diamond. It's gonna come here. We'll do like this. Like that. I don't think this is actually going to work, though. Can I make shift plates out of diamond? I think I can. I need something to transfer the heat. I don't think it's going to work in diamond if there's no thing to transfer the heat to. Yeah, I think that's going to be the key. I put a diamond shift plate like here or something, and then watch it melt. Okay, at this point in time, I'm gonna stop the importation of abyssalite and obsidian. At this point, those two minerals are off limits inside of the base because we are about to start messing with temperatures that no dupe should really be touching. They are Icarus, and now they touch the sun. Another cool dynamic that I think we should discuss here is items and temperature stacking. So you see here, there's abyssalite that's 74 degrees, it's 250. If I were to dig this and it were to fall, it would normalize depending on the mass. So it'll average out, but the one with the higher mass will be the dominant thing that holds the temperature. It's good to know, like when you're building glass, you build a little bit, let it cool, build a little bit, let it cool. You have a couple tons of it, you could build a crap load of it, it'll dump in, dump in, dump in. It'll only be at like not a fraction of the temperature that it comes out at, really. So you don't have to worry about cooling everything, just your initial batch. Good information to have. Okay, come on guys, let's get this done. I probably didn't need to do this whole snaky thing, I'm realizing, but whatever, this is my first attempt, don't judge me. Oh, damage overheated. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Let's not repair this. I don't want to waste all my gold on this. Let's just make it out of steel. I don't want to waste my gold on anything else. Like, I have so little gold. I have only just under 3 tons of gold. There we go. Auto wrangle. I don't even know what I had in here, like 6 or something. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. What do you mean? What do you mean? So this abyssalite is now 1300 degrees. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. We're like right at the end here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there are a lot of fish in here. Holy shit. That is quite a number of fish. Our coal is 133. We're not burning too much of it, but our hydrogen is kind of gaining speed here, which is good. Oh, we need to research. Research. Let's go. Right now I'm just kind of refining metal. I mean, I do need it, but I'm also kind of doing it just to kind of get this running and get them fed. Oh, look at that window tile go. So it's not going to get the hottest because it also has this next to it. But it will get hot. Here we go. This should help. There we go. Look at that. Woof. Yes. My #1 supply. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't quite working the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. We just need to dig this out. Actually, shit. Might as well just make this straight, I guess. If I'm gonna redo it, I might as well redo it right. Come on, guys. I just wanted to get this done before I signed off, and now it's kind of taking longer. Why is it taking so long? I know I'm like at the bottom corner of the map, but come on, guys. Okay. Now, yeah, now it's just getting hot because it's just touching that. Only. And now you pick up none of them. Perfect. That's what I intended all along. Okay, there we go. I just want them to pick it up before it gets ridiculously too hot to bring out of here. Like, if you're not going to build with it, don't let it sit there and get all that heat. $926. Okay, it's going to take a little while to heat up that much, but we're going to get there. Mark my words. Might actually have to wait until next time, because it looks like it's heating up kind of slow, but it's just because it's just touching abyssal that it's not actually touching magma itself. If it was actually touching magma, this thing would burst into flames. I still might do that. I still might just dig down, because this is taking a little while, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I should be able to come down here, dig this, and then have it touch the magma. There we go. But now we have our little spike here, so... yeah, this is way too slow. Come on, guys, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and convert that guy into meat for barbecue. And we could do the same for this guy too. Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. How are our glossies looking? Yay, now we have plastic from these guys. That's awesome. Do I have them sweeping it up? Reed fiber, plastic, perfect. Just harvest. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Are we done with research again? Jeez, that's fast. Okay. Last two. Come on, guys. You got this. Okay, and let's go ahead and put our thing here, so anything we sweep up in here is gonna stay in here. It's like Fight Club up in this bitch. Except we don't let things flash into sour gas. We do not let that happen. Ever. Never, ever. Okay, come on, guy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, sweep only. At a level 8. I got a level 9. Abyssalite. I guess just Abyssalite for right now. It is gonna have to be obsidian as well, but actually, yeah, obsidian's fine. Wrong one. I don't know. I don't want to commit to putting all my obsidian down here yet. Holy hell, why aren't they coming to dig this? Skadoosh Jr., where are you, bro? One thing I really want to do when I get plastic is tube technology, because holy hell, their commute time's crazy long right now. Can I dig that? I can. Hold on. Priority 9. Hey, come back here. While you're here, you might as well get this done too. Please. Thank you. Oh, I don't need it to go inside of it, but touching it is fine. This is gonna make this process way quicker. Way, way quicker. 108. Oh, 93. Oh no, it lost some heat. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever am I to do? Oh no, 84 degrees. Oh no, 88. Oh no, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Ooh. That's how you transfer heat. Like a boss. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Now this is gonna get ridiculously hot to the point where I'm not gonna need to do anything with this diamond. Yeah, this is... Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to be able to do anything with this diamond unless I ship it out of here. Which, I mean, I guess I could do that. Okay, folks. Let's melt some shit. Okay, I can't build any more tiles next to it, so... So put your hands up right now, if you want to see. Boom. Let's watch the fireworks. Oh, you can see something's Thermal tolerance? State change? Interesting. I didn't know you could do this. I've never looked at this before, I guess. Oh, come on, bro. Actually, will this work? I suppose it should work. Let's see. Here we go. I like how you're just standing on magma level glass, right? Or diamond right now. And your feet are fine. Shit. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas for right now, but I need to go make some dinner. So let's go ahead and save. This has been fun, though. This has been really cool. I'm glad that we got this far. Next time, we are definitely going to keep working on our petroleum boiler. We're going to try to melt this guy. We'll see if it could work. I don't know if it will or not, but we're going to try our darndest. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. Next stream is going to be on Thursday, same time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. You can watch the VOD for this on Twitch for up to a week. And then it should be available on YouTube for a week publicly, but indefinitely it'll be on there on a playlist. So if you're tuning in from there, hey, welcome, thank you. Please hit the subscribe button and follow button if you wouldn't mind, and the follow button on Twitch if you like this content, and all that good stuff. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. So until then, take care.